Hello and welcome back to RailRoads Online. So today we are here with a new Loco. Going to be testing out a new line and making sure everything is functioning and working. So we did turn around to pick up the Class 48. Picked up the new paint scheme on it. Looks a little worn out. So obviously we got this one used or a little bit used. Obviously did not get us a discount. Still costs the same, but we did pick up a 48 for the tier 2 car, so that one's going to get us started in the mountains. Should help us get the smelter underway and all of that stuff. So 48 is going to have some use for the immediate railroad was kind of the thought there. And in the long run, we can always stuff it into a yard when we get to that point. So number one, as it's the first one that we have bought for this railroad, and like I said, we did go with the worn out paint scheme because we did pick it up worn out, a little used is the idea. Alright, let's see if we can get this thing underway. Brakes off. Whistle's working. Let's hit it. Nice little run up. 48 has always been a great local, so I gotta be honest, haven't used one for a long time, so we'll just have to see if it's still got what it used to have or not. Who knows? Not sure what the top speed on this one is, honestly, anymore. So we could look it up on the wiki, I suppose. There's that. We're just gonna kind of rock it and get going. Should be a nice, smooth run, excuse me, headed out here. Don't anticipate too much problems. Track went in fairly decent and clean, so we just kind of have to see how it all works on the way. But this is kind of the next stage of our railroad. Obviously, once we get up to the iron mine, we will be headed down to the smelter. Is going to be our next target. That's where we'll actually be able to start making some decent money pretty quick, and we'll be running this one out now. But we have more of a timeline schedule for this one, so time to get it moving along a bit. Still a few major construction phases to go, to say the least at this point, but we will be getting there, no problem. That probably start bringing back some of the speed at this point. That switch looks good. That switch looks good. There is Betsy on log detail. Pond is nice and full. Looking good. Really try to keep everything topped up, especially early in the game. Just keep it full. You need the money, so you might as well, right? It's kind of the thing. Alright, let's see. That gets it. Looks like that gets it. Nope. See, the brake is still sliding. Granted, I didn't have it locked down all the way, but I don't know. Alright, let's go ahead and back this up just a touch. There. Stop now. Right there. Alright. That should be good. Yeah, looks good. This really should not take too long to load. Now with the with a much bigger drop. That's such an improvement in the cranes, I have to say. Like, I've thought that ever since it came out, you know. One swing would have been nice, but I can handle 2 swings. Like, that is such an improvement in the cranes over the history. If you look at between the auto loading function of it and then the now the just a much faster loading with the 3 bundles, that is such an improvement over time. I have to, honestly, it can't be said enough. Quality of life on the loading process is so much better than it was when we first started playing. For sure. Get that back one more. Probably we'll go ahead and start putting out some markers for dropping freight. Alright. Roll, I guess, as much as possible. That should hopefully do it. Bring us back here. These will just be one and done. This is awesome. Bam. Bam. Perfect. So great for when these trays get bigger. Alright, there we go. Sure saves a huge headache, that's for sure. Alright, get that up. A little more. A little more. Go ahead, we still have fire, we have fuel, we have water, we have temperature, we have all that good stuff. So we should not have a problem here. Not sure if we can, probably can't slide that back, I don't know. Alright, make sure that we have no brakes on anything. Do we have brakes on in the Loco? Yeah, certainly do. That'll help. Gonna say, if the 48's having that hard a time getting out of the hole, even if we had a brake on the car, like, we're gonna be in trouble when we hit the hill. Oop. There we go. Do have to say, I like the paint scheme. A little beat up, but I like the black on the paint scheme. That's actually pretty cool. Definitely need to add a few cars behind this train. You just don't have the money. I think after buying the Loco, to be honest, we'll go ahead and take a look here real quick while we're in a safe-ish zone. Yeah, $150 left, so absolutely nothing doing there. No chance. We're picking up anything. Kind of weird with the window, I've noticed with the 48. I'm not exactly sure what that is. Only seems to affect it when you're close up on it, but that's a little bit awkward. Only catch that in the first person though, so you know, no big deal there. Alright, here we go. Get a run down the rail. Nice look at the whole road trip here. It is not a bad looking locomotive. A little on the worn side, but it fits the game. That's nice. Actually, I do have to say that the first time with that paint for me on anything, so liking that. See how this came out. Do have the nice sweep here through the valley. We just kept things nice and simple. Nice free flow. One of these will go down to the smelter. One's going to go around to for the coal mine. Make things easy there. Scenic route. This turnaround actually came out pretty nice. Everything is really surprisingly low grade. Nothing on this goes over 3% at all. Most of it's a pretty consistent 3% once we start to climb. This stuff all through here is pretty much like 0 grade until right about in here at the curve. We're going to start a grade, and that's pretty much going to be a 3%er. we'll go ahead and open up the Loco. What is this actually going to cut down our speed? I'm not sure what we're going to need to get up the hill. We're just going to see. Did just take the direct route across, but looks great. It's nice and scenic. Stand it out. We will have more additions going in here. Got some ideas of some stuff, but that'll all be to come. Just needed to push the rail up so we could at least start filling the mine and start delivering wood somewhere other than actually turn around and we're running logs to the depot just to make enough money to buy the new Loco to get going into this, because it'd be nice to start pushing the wood down to, somewhere else, let alone then we can really get the multiplayer thing rolling now that we have 2 Locos and can start moving freight. So that was kind of the priority at this point. This track, I do have to say, came out really pretty nice. Everything is very over on the edge. Nothing hardcore curvy. I don't know. I'm pretty happy with the way that this came out, as long as it all works. And then we got all the trees. One never knows. But pretty happy with the way that this run came out up the hill so far. Get some great views, do have to say. Yeah, that's one place RailRoads Online certainly excels, is the view. Things look great. Everything been running pretty good. Haven't had any bugs or any glitches so far either, so that all went great, I have to say. Everything's been coming along nicely. Pine Valley looks incredible. After having not been on it for a while, it's kind of cool to get back to just how incredibly good this map looked in the first place. I don't know. You really do get some good views and some good sights on this. I always did enjoy this one. So, been fun to see it. Now with everything new, the new Locos, new toys, new stuff like that. It's nice. Been fun. So far, anyway. Always lots of work to do, things to keep going. Came out with a nice line here. Everything came just nice and smooth. Nothing, no ups and downs, no whips or woes. Just nice and smooth. And there we see coming in over to the mine. Currently, this track goes to absolutely nowhere except the mine, so we will be running forward and backwards for now. Not that we have a problem doing that. Oh, oops. That's the wrong way to go. It's okay, because we kind of needed to dump some speed anyway. There we go, cruising in. Everything nice and chill. I don't know if I dare try to dump these on the fly. I could probably get them all lined up. We'll see if we can get them lined up. Not even have to dump them on the fly. Everything coming through nice and smooth as planned. The brakes certainly feel slipperier than they used to. So go ahead and just hit the brakes there. See if that lines it all up. Give us a nice drop. We'll go for the money. There we go. Getting paid on those. Definitely getting paid on those. That'll work. And that'll work too. Bam, bam, bam. So there we go. I mean, we more than tripled our money. Get the mine kicked into gear. I'm sure that'll start going once it actually chews. There you go. Chewing a little bit. Getting that done. There it is. So yeah, number 1, class 48. getting the job done. Call that one a win. Say thanks for tuning in. Remember, if you get a chance, like, share, subscribe. Subscriptions are free, but they sure do help the channel. Y'all have a great day.